Welcome to the Tricefy 4.0 introductory video. Tricefy 4 is a revolutionary new version of Tricefy designed to bring you the absolute latest technology in image storing, sharing, and collaborating. 4.0 is a brand new website that features new and updated functionality, including many of the items we'll be discussing. Let's begin the tutorial by logging into the software. From any computer, head to tricefy4.com. Please note the addition of the 4 in the web URL. This is a different website, and we highly recommend you bookmark or create a desktop icon for this new site. Using your email address and personally selected password, click Login from tricefy4.com to log into the software. You'll notice the software opens to the main study list page of all accounts your email belongs to. You're able to change accounts or show specific ones if you belong to more than one account. Immediately below the accounts are 3 main tabs for Patients, a list of all patients within the database, Studies, all exams that have been sent from the image device, and Consultations or collaborations you have emailed to outside providers. For this introduction, we're going to focus on the study list. All studies are listed in chronological date order, but let's say we need to find a specific study. The new search functionality in the top allows for much easier and faster filtering. Studies can be filtered on a specific day or a custom date range. Using the search bar, you're able to type in any part of a patient first or last name or patient ID number. Think of it as a Google search of studies. You're also able to filter based on numerous metadata fields such as source, physician, labeling, and status. Study status is a brand new feature we'll discuss in an advanced training, but keep an eye out for this great new option. Okay, back to the study page. I mentioned that all studies are in chronological date order. However, within Tricefy 4, you're able to organize columns by clicking on a column header to put them in a different order. Patients can be alphabetical or patient ID numerically, oldest study to latest, and so on. In fact, you're able to fully customize the columns per user. Using the new Action tool or small 3-prong icon in the top right corner, you'll see an option for page settings at the very bottom of the drop-down. Clicking Page Settings will open up numerous options to customize how you see your Tricefy 4 screen. Do you want to see all thumbnails, reverse them, add or remove columns like patient, date of birth, or sonographer? In fact, as I'm clicking, you can see the changes taking place in the background. Now, this is per individual logged in, so each user can create a screen that is most beneficial to them. Once you have made your selections, click the small X to exit out of the page settings. One of those options now was thumbnails. You can see your study, but where are those images, clips, screenshots, or reports? Well, clicking that small arrow next to a patient name will open all of the items within one exam or encounter. You're able to scroll through using the bottom scroll bar. And if you need to select images, simply click and highlight any image in green. If you head back to the Action tool, you'll notice that's where you'll find your options like sending a text or email to a patient, outside collaborator, send to doctor, or the new external DICOM server. You also have the options there for downloading a study, moving a study between accounts, or deleting studies or images specifically. Let's go ahead and clear the selection now. Another option is to select an entire study by clicking anywhere in the study bar, as well as highlighting multiple studies at one time. Clicking the Shift or Control key on your keyboard gives you the option to highlight more than one study and then compare them. Back in that Action tool, click Compare. This will open all highlighted studies in the viewer, giving you a side-by-side look at growth or measurements over multiple studies. Comparing is just one new feature in the viewer, but let's dig into the newly updated viewing screen by double-clicking on any image within the thumbnail. This will open the thumbnail in a larger viewing window. Within the updated viewer, you can view multiple images or cines simultaneously. Click the small computer icon to open up to 16 screens at one time. Depending on the size of your monitor, images may be larger or smaller depending on how many you have open, in this case a 4-up or a 6-up. While viewing, you may notice something you would like to make note of. By clicking on the small pencil icon and holding your mouse down for just a second, an annotation bubble will appear. Type in your annotation and click back on the pencil to save. Immediately to the left is the Zoom feature. Clicking Zoom gives you the ability to scroll in and out and move the image to get a closer look. Both of these functions can happen whether you have 1 or 16 images open. There are a few more new features we'll discuss in an advanced training, but we wanted to highlight our improved viewer. Back on the main study page, there are brand new buttons with increased capabilities added in the top right corner. The plus button allows you to create new patients and studies that did not come over from the scanner. You can also attach outside files to an existing study, which has proven to be very helpful. The final button, the small I or information, opens a window to give you an in-depth look into the study, including items like labeling and EMR integration. The next tab over Notes gives you the ability to add notes regarding possible abnormalities, instruction, or general comments. Now with Note, when I click Add Note, if there was another user on another computer completely separate, that note would pop up on their screen in real time. Also available is Sharing. Who did I share that text message or email with? Have they viewed it? Can I see what I sent them? And can I reshare their link? If they accidentally deleted it and call requesting another, hit Resend to share their original link. The final tab is Activity. The Activity window shows views, downloads, shares, files, really anything relating to the study itself. Clicking back on the Information button will close the window and you're back to the default study page. Okay, as I mentioned, this was a quick introduction and overview of the new Tricefy 4.0 features and website. Don't forget, you're now heading to Tricefy4.com. An advanced video will be available shortly. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please contact the email support@triceimaging.com. Thanks very much and have a great day.